Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today I will be sharing with you how I recreated 3 different types of toast based off of popular brunch spots in Los Angeles and New York. So let's take a quick look at all of these pieces of toast and where they are inspired by. So this one over here is inspired by Sqirl in Los Angeles and Echo Park. They're known for ricotta toast topped with their famous homemade jams. This one is inspired by Lodge Bread Company in Culver City. They are known for a thick slab of toast topped with ricotta and fresh made jam as well. And then this one over here is inspired by Davelle in New York City. They are known for just a bunch of different types of toast, but when I went, I visited and I tried their cream cheese and berry toast. So before we get into how I made each of these toasts, I just wanted to talk about a really essential tool that I used for this video. To make this toast, I used a 4-slice toaster in this beautifully turquoise teal, kind of a baby pastel blue color. And this was provided to me by Redmond, and this brand is known for a lot of their different kitchen products, and you can grab them at Amazon or redmondhome.com. What I really loved about this toaster is that it holds 4 pieces, lets you just kind of do 2 by 2 at a time, and you can adjust the temperature, the darkness of your toast, and you can even have a setting for bagels. And once the toast is done, it just pops right out, and look how beautiful that brown golden color is. One neat trick that I also found out for cleaning purposes is that if you have any breadcrumbs that have accumulated at the base of your toaster, you can easily pull it out, dump it, and then slide it right back in, which makes cleaning so much easier. So many thanks to Redmond for providing this toaster. This video would not have been possible without them. Alright, so we're digging into our first piece of toast here, which is for Davelle, New York City. In order to recreate their berry and cream cheese toast, I am really just going in with some room temperature cream cheese and sliding it on with an offset spatula. I'm trying to create it in a way that looks like an artist paint palette in a strange way, and then I went in with some blackberry jam afterwards to add in that contrast. I will say it was pretty tricky to add in the blackberry jam after I had done the cream cheese, so just be cautious there. Alright, so that was the Davelle toast, and now we're moving on to the mixed berry toast from Lodge Bread Company. To start this one off, we're going to make our own mixed berry jam. I'm using raspberries and blackberries here. I'm adding a little bit of sugar and then just bringing it to a boil, letting those juices seep out. In a separate container, we're going to go ahead and start on the ricotta portion. So we're going to get some ricotta, some mascarpone, and some lemon zest, as well as a touch of sugar, and just kind of mix that all together. You want a whipped and creamy consistency that's very spreadable on a piece of toast. Alright, now it's time to assemble, not the Avengers, we are assembling our toast. So we're gonna load it up with a bunch of that ricotta mascarpone cream that we just made and make a thick layer, and then we're gonna go in and top it with our mixed berry jam. A little extra personal touch that I decided to add was some lemon zest. And there you have it, that is Lodge Bread Company's mixed berry ricotta toast. Alright, last but not least, we are doing Sqirl's jam and ricotta toast. This one is very similar to the Lodge Bread Company toast, but I will say the one big difference is that we're using jam or preserved jam in a jar rather than a fresh berry jam. And just look at how beautiful that turned out. So here's a little overview of the 3 different toasts that I made from Sqirl, Lodge Bread Company, and Davelle. I think they turned out pretty well. I feel like they resembled pretty closely to what I had at each of those brunch spots, whether they be in New York or LA. So now let's get into the part that we're all waiting for, which is the taste test. Alright, so now it is time for everyone's favorite part, which is the taste test. I have been dying to dig into these pieces of toast. You know, the camera eats first, so it's been a while. I've been waiting. The bread is no longer warm, but that's fine. So I'm here to dig into these 3 different toasts and tell you how I did. So first off, I'm going to start with the piece of toast that is inspired by Davelle, New York City. This is the berry and cream cheese toast inspired by Davelle. Let's give it a go. This is definitely very cream cheese forward and also has a lot of great berry jam in there. I will say that I think they did a better job at Davelle spreading out the little layers. of each piece of cream cheese and berry. And I think I tried to recreate it as best I could, but it just didn't look as beautiful. But it still tastes great. So if you love cream cheese and berries, this is honestly the one for you. Okay, so now I'm excited to dig into more of the ricotta-based pieces of toast. I'm going to start with the Sqirl piece of toast that has two kinds of jam on it. I put pumpkin jam from Trader Joe's, and then I put blackberry jam on it as well. And this one is just so beautiful. It's kind of like this big clump. It almost looks like modern art because there's just like two colors on it and a big clump of ricotta, but I love the way it looks and I hope it tastes even better. I'm trying to find a bite where I can get the jam, but this is kind of hard. This one is absolutely delicious. I think it's because with the ricotta, I added a little bit of lemon zest, there's a little bit of mascarpone, and a little bit of sugar in there as well. So it really elevates that ricotta whip at the base. And the jam, of course, is a beautiful hint to it as well. I don't know if you guys saw that massive bite I took there, but I was really going for that jam, guys. I was going for it. Okay, so now I'm going to try the last one, which is inspired by Lodge Bread Company, and it's sort of a mixed berry ricotta toast. This guy is definitely by far the most loaded toast. The berries are really kind of heavy and they've kind of seeped all over the bread, so it's kind of like soaked all of that up in the bread, so I'm kind of excited to try it actually. And I made my own jam or berry jam to go with this, so that was really unique. Alright, I have to give this one another bite because I didn't get any berries. Chef's kiss. This one is delicious as well. I love this because the raspberries are a little bit more tart and the blackberries are a great touch as well. And I think I like the taste of like a fresh berry jam more so than I do like a canned or sort of mason jarred jam that you can buy at the store. I always think fresh is better. So good. Alright, so now I am done demolishing these pieces of toast, but don't worry, I will demolish them further after this video is over. But definitely let me know if you guys are going to try and make any of this toast yourselves at home. And if you are, tell me which one you think is going to be your favorite or which one is your favorite. And I will see you all next week with an all new video. Thanks everyone! This bite, I need to eat more. This bite, also barely got the jam. This bite okay. I really need to dig into this. I'm gonna do that.